Hello everybody and welcome to North Country Ham. My name is Aaron, KD2RSS, and I'm going to do a quick little video today on a new piece of gear I got from my shack. It's an upgraded version of something I've already had, so stick around. Alright, well thanks for sticking around everyone. I know we've probably seen some videos on YouTube and other places on vector network analyzers. I know I've got a Nano VNA, which I have done a previous video on of the one I've got. I recently have got an upgraded version, and I just wanted to show it to you guys and so you can see some of the differences. And it's a very useful tool for the shack. So let me transition here to my overhead so we can show you guys. Alright, so this was the original Nano VNA that I picked up. I got this back in late 2019, shopping around. I think I only paid like $45, $48 for it. It pretty much came, it's just a small little network analyzer. It's got the built-in battery, but as you can see, there's no actual shielding on this one. It's just a front and a back piece. Touch screen, just like the other. You can see here. And it come with, it's just two small little SMA plugs on the end. So this one here actually, on their, I bought it off from Amazon when I did. It's still about 48, just under 50 bucks for this one on Amazon right now, from what I can see here. And it's boasted to do 50K to 300 megahertz frequency range, direct output, and capable if you do up to 900 megahertz. And I've used this one for all my antennas that I got here hooked up to the shack. My Jetstream JTB3 that I've got for dual band 2 meter 70 cm. I've checked the status of that with my coax right here at the feed point going all the way up to the antenna, just to make sure what I'm looking at and double checking my SWR and whatever readings I can. And I've also used this when I put up my 9-band vertical. My high gain AV680 9-band vertical that I've got up, that I currently have for my HF. I've got another HF antenna dipole type that I've got to put up yet. I've got all the stuff pretty much done. I just need, it's kind of tough when it's myself to raise a almost 40-foot pole and then hoist it up to the top. So it's a little bit of work, but I've used this when I was calibrating and trimming and tuning that entire antenna on every band. So this has been a very handy little Nano VNA, and I really like this one. I may keep this one charged up and just throw it in my go box, so I've got an extra little thing. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do it. I may just keep this one at the shack and throw this, but we'll see. So now I got the Nano VNA H4. I got this in the mail a little bit ago. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet, as you can see. So in your box, obviously you got the little chart for it, for the structure and how it's all kind of quick little reference guide for going through it. So that's in the box. Got a USB cable to USB-C for charging purposes. Got a little my little wrist cord, I guess, and a little, almost like a little guitar pick on there, probably for the touchscreen. Now, when I bought this one, I had to buy the SMA cable separate. It came basically with the charging plug, and this one came with a USB cable and the calibration plugs, and that was it. So this one, I've got the full kit that came in. I've got another small little USB cable here, probably for charging purposes. It's USB-C to USB-C. You got two SMA cables, and then it's got all of the calibration plugs. Now these ones, I remember looking at them quickly, thought they were labeled, but maybe thought I saw on them a label to tell you which one was short, which one was open, and the dummy. Can't get that one out. But on mine, other one, I actually labeled them. There you go. I don't see a label on them, so I'll have to figure out which one is which. And then there looks like a little barrel connector here for the SMA. So that's what comes in the box, obviously, along with VNA. Now the first major difference in this VNA is obviously it's, let's see, I got this, still got the screen on here. This one's supposed to have an upgraded touchscreen and firmware and all that, and it may actually go, I think, on some of the stuff when you read it, can go to a higher, up to 1.5 gigahertz. So it's rated at 10 kilohertz to 1.5 gigahertz. Your main one being the 50 kilohertz to 300 megahertz, which is more than enough for any of your ham bands. So obviously you can see the main difference here on your screens. This one's got quite a bit bigger screen. I want to say it's a 4-inch display versus like a 2.8 display, I think, on this one. So you can see there the differences there. The touch screen appears much more sensitive off the bat, and so I mean, otherwise it's the exact same features. A little handier, a little easier to read, especially for those of us excuse me, getting a little older. I've noticed some differences in reading things, so I haven't made up my mind. I'm going to keep one in my shack and probably throw one in the Go kit just to have, but it's no real difference. Still got the SMA hookups on the side. You can get the Type N version, which had your connections at the top here, but I went with this. So nice tool to have. Not a lot of cost to it. I think this one was only about 70 bucks right now, 65 to 70, somewhere in there. Amazon's got it for about 90, but I want to say I bought mine through either Gigaparts or R&L. I don't recall now. It's been a few weeks, so it was one of those two. I do most of mine through one of those outfits. So, but there you go. Very handy to have. I think this one here's got a little better battery in it, along with a little better range on the frequencies, as well as they've upgraded the touch screen and some of the firmware. So all in all, an upgraded model and version. So not a bad thing to have in the shack at a lower expense and still be able to test and run all your gear. So there you have it. So now I've got my two different Nano VNAs and it's essentially dealer's choice. Alright everybody, well thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to do a quick overview of the two different Nano VNAs I've got, showing you the newer version and the differences, and some of the upgrades they've done to it for more information on that, I believe RNL and Gigaparts both have like cross-reference charts, and on Nano VNA's website, they've actually got, you know, it's nanovna.com. You can actually pull up everything to do on the Nano VNA, including on telling you how to do your calibrations and how to start off with it and what you're doing. So I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks again to everybody, and as always, get on the air. 7-3.